Who's ready for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 5 on VH1? I know I'm ready for it, and your girl K. Michelle is coming back. Yes, she's bringing her wigs and her big old booty right back to your TV for your favorite reality TV show. And if you've been watching the show, you know that one of the things that she's been talking about for, well, actually, she wasn't on Season 4, but before that, one of the biggest parts of her storyline was that she was allegedly domestically abused by a man named Memphitz women, according to her testimony. And, you know, he's a music producer, and I think he was a CEO of a record label and whatnot. As a matter of fact, he brought us that dude, Huey, the one who made the song Pop, Lock, and Drop It. Pop, Lock, and Drop. In fact, Memphitz was in that video. So, yeah. Basically, K. Michelle swears up and down and sideways that Memphitz hit her ass. Like he could have got his name Memphitz from hitting on her. She said that he was up there throwing Street Fighter 2 flying all you can uppercuts to her chin. That's what she said. She said that he was jumping around and spin kicking her in the ear. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit. Maybe she didn't word it like that. But basically, she said that he whooped her ass. And she was upset with anybody, basically, who knows him and said, you know what? I don't think he would have done that. I think, you know, maybe there's more to the story, or I flat out think you're lying or whatever. Anybody who had an opinion that questioned her word became her enemy. She acted as if she hated this man for the past few years or so. But it's 2016. It's a new year. And she's acting real brand new before her third album comes out. She's doing all sorts of different things, you know, expanding her horizons. She even had a conversation with him. Here's what she said about it on Instagram. She said, and I quote, "Have you ever had that one thing that you just couldn't seem to heal from? You prayed about it, cried, even tried to convince yourself that you were over it. This one thing has held me hostage to hurt for 5 years. 5 years of open wounds. Numbness is not healing. This week, I took pride in someone else's hurt because they hurt me. My little spat with Toya was uncalled for but needed. For the first time in years, I spoke to Memphitz. Yes, I still can't believe it. I faced my fear and decided to confront this without lawyers, family members, or cameras in the way. To my surprise, it was not only a mature conversation, but I feel like the world had been lifted off my back." Pause the story right there. I would think that when you got that ass reduction, you felt like the world was lifted off your back because that booty was as big as earth. Back to what she had to say. "But I felt like the world had been lifted off my back. I spoke my piece, he spoke his, and the closure happened. We even laughed. I thanked him for being the first person to sign me to a label, and he even apologized for the numerous negative social media posts. Wow. In a funny way, I thank him. I know what it's like to be at your lowest and have the world pointing fingers at you. My heart is Teflon. I forgive him. Now maybe I can start forgiving them. I truly wish him the best because hating him was only killing me. He has a gift when it comes to discovering talent like me and T-Pain. I pray he finds his home in the music. Let this be a lesson learned. Stay out of people's personal affairs. You only make them worse. The only people who can solve the problem are the parties involved. Stop waiting around on people's apologies because you may never get it. And if you do, it might be too late. Today on the video set, I was so damn proud of the woman I'm becoming. It's a constant battle of self. Now, if I can only get rid of Petty Betty, my alter ego. I have an amazing career, a great son, a man that I adore, and I'm young and just really getting started. It's time to let it go. One less issue. I told my story, and that's the end of this chapter. Good night." So there you go. So I guess we can look out for a new song about it coming. Seriously, if she doesn't make a song about this, I'm going to be pissed. So what do you think about K. Michelle and Memphitz coming together for a nice little mature conversation? Do you think that this chapter is really closed? Do you think that she's going to end up talking shit about him in about a month or two or less? Do you think she's ever truly going to forgive him? Or do you think she forgave him already? Do you have any faith in what she just said? Do you think she's ever going to stop being Petty Betty? I know for a fact she won't stop. Petty Betty will be back in about 35 minutes. I don't even give it an hour. K. Michelle cannot stop throwing people under the bus and talking shit is what she, I guess in her opinion, is good at. Of course, the best clapbacks of all time that, I mean, I don't know of anybody who can compare to Masika Kalisha for Love of Hip Hop Hollywood. # pregnant and pumps. Now, that girl right there has a mouth on her. She can talk shit with the best of them. I mean, a lot of these other girls may say things where they, every once in a while, they'll hit you with a one-liner to catch you and leave a little tickle in your throat. But as far as like the clapback queen is Masika. I'm just saying. K. Michelle, she just says, you know, some old gutter butt shit. It's not really funny or interesting. It's just hateful. But whatever. At least she can sing. At least she looks good. But as far as talking shit is concerned, K. Michelle honestly sucks at her clapbacks or whatever you want to call it. So I really wish she would stick to the music and just do that, because at least she's good at that. She looks damn good. And I'm glad she got that ass reduced, because it was looking ridiculous. I swear this chick was like, I don't know, 4'11", 5 feet tall. I heard she's 5'5". And I said, how the fuck is she 5'5" with them little ass T-Rex arms and all that ass? I was like, that shit looks weird. I thought she was like some Oompa Loompa, but come to find out the chick is allegedly 5'5". But enough about her appearance. Like I said, she looks good. Fine ass woman. Anyways, I wish she would stop talking shit though. Or at least I wish she would, you know, I don't know, talk some shit to me, because I tried to bait her ass before on Twitter and it didn't work. I stopped doing shit like that because celebrities were not biting the bait. They did not want to argue with the blogger from hell. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com. Follow me on Twitter @meatmagazine. Is the war with Memphitz over? Will she be back warring with him next week? When is the next time they're going to argue? Because you know something's going to happen. How long will it take? Do you agree with anything that she said? Do you think that she's grown up? Do you think she's grown as a person since having that conversation? Let me know what you think about it all below. Meat Magazine.